Coach, you got a Texas State club coming in here that's playing awfully well right now. They're 3-1 in the league, and they've won 6 of their last 7 games. The only setback, that overtime loss at Lafayette.
4 league games they played. They had a weekend series canceled with COVID, but all 4 games been on the road. They've won 3 out of 4 on the road. Extreme confidence, I'm sure, playing on the road. So they're coming in here. We got to be ready.
When you look at their lineup, Coach, they've got 2 double-figure scores, but they've got 5 players that average about 8 points a game or more. How difficult does that make it for you defensively?
You know, after watching a lot of film on them over the past 3 days, they're really the true definition of a team on both ends of the floor. They play great defense, team defense. They're physical. They get after you. Probably the best defensive team in the league. And then on the offensive end, they really move the ball to one another, and that's why you see so much spread scoring throughout their team and only 2 double-figure scores. They've had numerous guys lead them in scoring on different nights. It's because they move the ball so well. And, you know, I was impressed, to be honest with you, watching them. The coach, the interim coach, has done an outstanding job with, it's a lot of players back from last year, from Coach Casper's team, but it's the same assistants, many of the same players, and he's done a great job with them and getting them to continue to play great defense and play together on offense.
I'm sure you're anxious to get back home and finally play at home after the tough loss last Friday at Arkansas State, and then Saturday you got off to a slow start, but your team really battled back, but then kind of ran out of gas at the end. But I'm sure glad to be back in the friendly confines of Fant and Coliseum.
Yeah, it's been a tough couple of weekends now, and to say the least, and you know, mainly mentally, you know, with our team. And so we spent a lot of time this week on the mental aspect of going through what we've been through over the last 2 weekends, heartbreak losses on both weekends, and lost in all that was we played well in those games. You know, we just didn't win, unfortunately, and so we've got to hold on to that. Also, while preparing for a good Texas State team. So it's been a full week, but I noticed our team turned during the week and has moved on, and they're ready to go now playing Texas State.
Talk a little bit about Kareem Ozier, who's now emerged as a leading scorer, almost 14 points a game, but the consistency has to be important to you. He's been in double figures now for 7 straight games.
Yeah, Kareem's played well, and in particular in conference he's played well. You know, the thing that sticks out to me about him with our guys is that you can tell he's an experienced player, that he's played in Division I. Whereas some of the other guys, the new guys, you can see their inexperience, you know, at times. And but Kareem's been real solid. He's having a good conference season, and we need him to keep it going.
Another guy who's done a nice job before you come off the bench is Elijah Gonzalez, averaging around 7 points a game, but leads you in both assists and steals. He does a lot of different things for your club. Yeah,
Elijah's played well. He's changed a lot of games for us, turned the games back our way, so to speak, when he comes into the game. You know, he's little, but he's hard to guard because he's herky-jerky and he's low to the ground, and you know, he's got decent speed, and so it brings a different aspect to our team when he's in the game. He can get open shots for other guys, pushes the ball on the break. Defensively, he's a little gnat out there and gets his hands on a lot of balls, steals, turnovers, and so we've been real pleased with Elijah.
Talk about that game that Thomas Howell had on the back end of that weekend series. He was 5 for 5 from the field, 12 points against Arkansas State.
Well, I was happy for Thomas having a good game offensively, for his confidence. You know, being a freshman is not as easy as everybody thinks it is, and especially the kids find out during the season that, man, this is a little tougher than I thought. And it's all freshmen go through it, you know, and he's gone through it some, and so he's had some inconsistency at times on offense, just not sure what to do, how much, when and where, and so it was good to see him catch some balls, score it, make a shot, give him some confidence moving forward here with our team.